everybody. I don't know if there's anybody out there. Doesn't look like there is yet. But in case there is somebody watching and I can't see them in the chat, I am going to do a quick pop-up stream. I'm just going to do some simple donut stickers because today is National Donut Day. So I thought I'd take a few minutes and make a couple donut stickers and show you how I personally make stickers. Now I will say that I am not by any means a professional graphic artist. Everything that I've learned in Illustrator I've pretty much learned by Googling it and watching a bunch of YouTube videos and things like that. So there may be more efficient ways to do things than what I'm doing them, but I'm just going to show you how I personally know how to do them and what I would do for creating stickers like this. So the first sticker that I was going to make is just a plain donut, like a chocolate glazed donut. I went ahead and made one just to give you an idea what it's going to look like, but I was going to walk through the steps of what I did to make that donut again, because I'm going to make a second donut that's like strawberry covered. So the first thing I would do is I would make, the basic oval donut shape. That one's a little bit bigger than... Well, I can't get my mouse to do what I want it to do. There we go. So I'm going to get it there. And then we're going to make it the color that the base color of the donut, which I've decided my donuts are going to be this really light tan color. And then I'm going to draw a second oval. I could just duplicate that oval, but I'm going to actually draw a second one that is going to lay on top of the first one, like that. It's slightly smaller. Now I'm going to center those vertically so that the centers are lined up. I'm going to make this one pink because it's going to be a strawberry donut, like that. So now you've got a basic donut shape. Now if you wanted this to be like a filled donut, you could probably just leave it like that, but I want this to be, I will do a filled donut in a second. I guess I could just, here, let's do this. So I am going to make a filled donut too, so I'm just going to copy this one and paste it, and I have another copy, and I'm just going to set that one to the side. But I'm going to make this one a donut with a hole. So I'm going to take my oval again. Wait, no. First I want to make the glaze kind of wavy. So I'm going to select just the glaze on it. I'm going to go to Effect, Distort and Transform. I'm going to go to Zigzag. Now I want to make sure that it's got a rounded point. And I'm going to make this slightly smaller. Yeah, that should be good. And click OK. Now it's kind of got a wavy edge. Now I'm going to expand that from a circle to a shape or a compound path. I'm going to zoom in a little bit to make it a little bit easier to see this. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to remove these top points that kind of stick out to make it more of a rounded shape. I could also select all of these points as well and make them more rounded by clicking this button over here. Doesn't really look like it helped much, but I could adjust the points on them if I wanted to and make them a little more rounded. And then I'm going to take these outside points and I'm going to bring them in just a little bit so it doesn't look like it's hanging too far out over the side of the donut. So there's a basic donut shape. I'm going to take another ellipse. I'm going to make it for the hole. To try to see. I'm just going to cut out off of um, the icing first. So I'm going to select both the new ellipse that I made and the icing, and then I'm going to go over here to Shape Builder tool. I'm going to hold down the Alt key to make it subtract, and I'm going to remove that. So now I've got a hole for my icing. Now I'm going to take the ellipse again. I'm going to go down a little bit farther. About like that. Then I'm going to keep the ellipse highlighted, and I'm going to hold down the Control key, or not the Control key, the Shift key. Select both the ellipse and the bottom part of the donut. Go back to this Shape Builder tool, hold down the Alt key, and subtract that as well. So now I have a strawberry glazed donut. Okay, I'm going to try to make my mic just a little bit louder. I don't know if I can. Hopefully. So now that we have the strawberry glazed donut, this chocolate glazed donut, we could add some sprinkles to them. Or we could just have, we could have one sticker for the strawberry and one sticker for the chocolate. That's basically what I was going to do. Wait, I don't want to be in isolation mode. So we've got 2 donuts now. So I'm going to put sprinkles on the strawberry one. So I'm going to use the rounded rectangle tool, and I'm going to make like jimmies. I'm going to make some little jimmies. And I'm just going to copy them. Make 5 of that color. Now I'm going to highlight them all and make them all, let's say, this blue color. That's what I intended to use, these colors up at the top. Those are the colors I intended to use for this. So now that we have this little jimmy, we can start placing it on the donut. We can rotate it to give it a little extra. To look a little bit different, for each of them to look a little bit different. So there we've got 6 little blue jimmies. Or sprinkles, whichever way you decide, whatever you like. I know some people call them jimmies, some people call them sprinkles. I consider sprinkles to be like the little shaped pieces, like the little balls and the little sugar sprinkles, and the long ones I consider to be jimmies. So I'm going to make a couple more of these. I'm just going to highlight. I'm going to click each one of them, hold down my Shift key, and click each one of those little jimmies. And I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste. I think I might have pasted them twice. Just going to move them out of the way. Yep, I did paste them twice. We'll have some extras. So I'm going to take these 6 and I'm going to make them that green color that I have up there. We'll have both green and blue sprinkles on this donut. Just kind of put them in various spots on the donut. Trying to make them kind of a little bit different, each one a little bit different, so they don't all look like they were meticulously placed on the donut, even though they technically are being meticulously placed on the donut. Can't decide where that one's probably like that would be good. That for that one. I like that. Might rotate that one to be like that, maybe. Put this one kind of like that. So now we have sprinkles. So the back sprinkles are a lot closer together than the front sprinkles, so I'm kind of pull them together. Pull them around, make them space them out a little bit more. There, now we got a strawberry donut with sprinkles. So now that this donut is finished, because I'm going to print these on my Cricut, I'm going to need to make, well, first off, I need to group them together. So it's a group. And now that it's a group, which you'll see that this other donut is also a group, we highlight it. So we've got this pink donut that's a group. We're going to go over here into our Appearances tab, and I'm going to make a new fill and move that fill down underneath the contents of this group, and we're going to make this fill white. And then we're going to go up here, we're going to go to Path, Offset Path, and for just this group, hold on, I'm going to make it black or gray so that we can see what it looks like. So we're going to go up here to Offset Path and see how it offsets the path. I want this to be round. I'm going to make it a 15 point. Well, it's there. We've got a little strawberry donut with a, well, if we take that object now, let's go back over here, click on the group again, and go to Object and expand the appearance. It will separate out that fill into its own separate group so that we can, what I like to do personally is I like to go into the Pathfinder and merge all of those into one group so it's just one solid shape. And then we can change it back to white. You won't see it, it won't show up as white on the on this artboard, but if you moved it over you'd see that it's white. But on the artboard, of course, it's going to not show white. But when we save it as our PNG, we're going to save it with a transparency. So you'll see the white, but you won't see anything around the white. You won't see the rest of the artboard. You'll just see the white and the donut. Okay, so now let's go over to our little chocolate donut. Hold on, my headset's falling off. Okay, so we're going to go work on this little chocolate donut now. And instead of putting sprinkles on this one, which I made these sprinkles, but we're just going to move them out of the way. I think I'm going to put like little dollops of whipped cream or icing on it. No, I think instead of that, I think I'm going to put like a ribbon of some sort of icing, like maybe pink icing, a drizzle across it. So I'm going to use a paintbrush, and unfortunately I am not using my tablet, so I'm going to have to draw this with my mouse, which will be interesting. So I'm going to draw like a little swirly scribble across it. I don't like that one, so we're going to do it again. Because I don't really want to adjust it, I just want to draw it. Okay, I'm going to have to adjust it a little bit. I'm going to go up to my pen tool. First I want to find that path. I am going to change the color of, it would be okay as blue, but I am going to change the brush. make it thick, like that. And where is my brushes tool? Not brushes, that's not what I want. I want this, the strokes tool. I'm going to make the stroke. Why is it not changing? Sometimes I don't understand. Like I said, I am not an expert in Illustrator at all. And sometimes I don't understand why the profiles don't apply. Okay, so I make it like a 5. Ooh, that's way too big. Change this back to a basic. That's why. Okay, I need it to be basic. And we're gonna take it up to about 10, 11. 11 looks good. There we go. So this tapers the ends of it. Maybe I want to. Yeah, I think I want that one. So let's make it a little bit bigger. Let's do 12. So I'm going to zoom in on it. And I'm going to do a little bit of adjusting with my pen tool. So this one needs to come up here just a little bit. Select. Oh wait, I forgot. It will select everything. I don't want it to select the things underneath. Pen tool. Clicking. Click. 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 So I selected all of those. I'm holding down the control key and I'm going to move those down. Which means I'm probably going to have to adjust this handle. Like that. I'm going to adjust this handle just a little. This handle. Just to make it a little bit smoother. Or at least try to make it a little bit smoother. And then I don't like how this did, so I'm going to remove that. Nope, I don't like that. I'm not going to remove that path or point. I'm going to move this anchor and click this anchor and fix this handle. I'll remove that one. They're too close together, so they're making a point instead of making a curve. That's good, like that. I'm going to bring this one in. I might delete that one. Delete that point. That looks pretty good. I kind of like the way that looks. So now, because this is a whole donut, we can't have that hanging over that hole like that. So we're going to expand the appearance of that line to make it a path. Okay, I want to hide that. I don't want that anymore. So we're going to take this path. I'm going to put it down inside the group with my donut. And then I'm going to click on them both. The chocolate glaze part and the path, and then I'm going to go back to my shape builder tool, go back, hold the Alt key, and I'm going to remove these blue parts that are hanging off like that. I'm going to zoom back out. So now we've got a chocolate donut with a blue glaze or a blue icing swirl across the top of it. Looks okay. And that blue swirl is inside of the group, so we can move the donut around. Now I'm going to do the same thing I did with this one over here and put a white background around it. So I go back over here to the group, I click on the Appearances tab, and I add a new fill. Move the fill behind the contents. I'm just going to make it a gray color just to show you what it looks like. Do an effect. We're going to offset the path. I offset it, the other one by 15, so I'm going to offset this one by 15. We're going to do a round join and click OK. Now, so that I can adjust that, I'm going to click on the group. I'm going to go to Object and Expand Appearance, and that will break out the background offset that I did, and then I'm going to make it one path. And then I'm going to change the color of it to white. That's it. So now we've got this donut with white background as well. Okay, so now let's do like a stack of donuts. So we have this donut that we haven't done anything with, so we're going to highlight this one. See, it's not highlighting. We're going to group it together, bring it down here, and I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. About like that. And now I'm going to make a duplicate of it. We're going to stack them on top of each other. I'm going to make the pink part of this one chocolate. And then I'll take another one, or actually let's do one of the, let's say this one. So we don't want that path in the back, so I'm just going to highlight just the donut group. Copy and paste it. And I'm going to shrink it down as well. Stack it on top. And then we'll do the chocolate one as well. I'm just going to select the chocolate donut and I want to copy and paste it. We're going to shrink it down. Stack it on top. Now we have a stack of donuts. I'm going to adjust them around a little bit to make them look a little better. I think I'm going to put some text on this one. So we have a stack of donuts. I think I'm just going to write, I heart donuts. That didn't work. So I'm going to take my text tool. I am going to write I'm going to leave a space because I don't know if, let me look and see. Give me just a second. I got to look and see if I can get a heart in this font. I gotta check my character map. Let's see if there's a heart. I'm sorry you can't see this part because this is on a different screen. I'm betting that there probably is not a heart in this font. I'll probably have to draw the heart. I don't see one. Okay, so I'm just going to leave a blank. And then we're going to rotate it around so it goes up the stack of donuts. We can make it a little bit bigger. Actually, if we make it the full size, like that. That's good. Now I've got to draw a little heart. So I'm going to use my shape builder tool. I am just going to draw an ellipse. I'm going to make it big and shrink it down because it's easier. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this point down here and I am going to change it to a quarter point, like that, just like that. Now I'm going to go up to this one. I'm also going to change it to a corner point, but of course it does not do it the right way. So I'm going to undo that. So I'm just gonna use, I forgot what I'm doing. I do want it to be a quarter path. I'm gonna have to draw it. I'm just gonna pull it down here. I'm gonna add a point there and a point there. Bring them up. Make a heart. Just like that. It doesn't have to be a perfect heart. And it's not going to be for what I'm doing, so that's a good heart. We'll use that. And then we're going to shrink it down so that it fits inside. That's too big. Make it a little bit smaller. There we go, just like that. So now it says I heart donuts. I'm gonna change it. Sorry. That's strangled. Hold on, just a second. Okay, sorry. So now we're gonna color this. I'm gonna use this dark pink color in the heart, which is that one. And now what I'm gonna do for the rest of the text is I'm gonna go ahead and expand the text into a shape or into a group of shapes and then change the text. So I think I'm going to do the I and the exclamation point in that blue color that we've been using. And then I'm going to make the donuts in the green that I have up here. So I'm going to click. It'd be easier if I clicked it over here. So this one, this one, this one, this one, that one. So that's all of the word donuts. And I'm making it green. Although I don't know if I like that. I don't like that. I'm just going to make it blue. Like everything else. Yeah, that's good. So now that we have this done, I feel like these donuts, the bottom two donuts, really could stand some decorations of some sort. But maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll put the pink with sprinkles on the bottom. And move the pink without anything on it to the middle. And I can't tell what it did. It didn't do what I told it to do. Oh, because I moved the wrong donut, not this one. Not the one I want to move. Where is that pink donut? Oh, it's way down here. That's why. I'm gonna put that one right there. Stack them back up. Put the one with the sprinkles on the bottom. Actually, these donuts are slightly smaller. Let's make them just a little bit bigger. Still doesn't look quite right. I want that there. That one's too big. There we go. Let's just make the whole stack a little bit bigger. Don't want to make it too big because I want to keep it inside the square so that when I do the outline on it, it looks fine. Okay, so that's that donut stack. We're going to highlight all of the donuts. We're going to group all of that together, make a group. And then we're going to add the offset path again on this one. So add the fill, move it behind the contents, make it a color that's not black, that will look good. Effect, path, offset, 15, and round. And then I'm going to expand it. I'm going to go to that group. I'm going to take that path and I'm going to merge it all down together. Now, on this one, if you notice, the I Heart Donuts doesn't connect real well with the rest of the donut stack. So what I'm going to do, there's probably an easier way to do that. Well, you could go through and you could, remove some points in there, but what I'm going to do instead, because it's the easiest thing for me to do, I'm just going to take a shape, like this ellipse right here. I'm going to take this ellipse and put it behind this compound path right here. So now, if you notice, it all is together. I'm going to select, man, I can't talk, both of those paths, and I'm going to merge them together and make one path. So now, our path behind is one solid color and doesn't have holes. So that when we cut it out on my Cricut, it's not going to have, the I Heart Donuts isn't going to be like dangling off to the side of it. Now I'm going to go ahead and make this white. Just wanted to have it visible for you all to see. Now the next donut that I'm going to make is going to be a little bit different. I'm actually going to make a top-down donut, and I'm going to put a heart in the middle as the hole instead of a round hole. So I'm going to draw a circle like that for my donut. I'm going to fill it with my donut color. And now, I'm going to make this I am going to make it a glazed donut. So I'm going to draw, I'm just going to take a copy of this one. So I'm going to do Control C, Control F to place it in front, and Shift Alt to make it resize. So now it's a little bit smaller. I'm going to color it chocolate. And then I'm going to add the wavy line to the side of it. Distort, transform, zigzag. I'm going to make the zigzags about 6. Nope, let's make them 12. 10 is probably not enough. Yeah, that's good. We want it to be smooth. Ridges per segment. Actually, let's make this about 6 and make this like 8. Not Q. 8. Kind of like that. Now I'm gonna make it just a little bit bigger. Like that. I'm going to take these blue sprinkles that we made, not resize them like that, but move them. Oh, I gotta pull these all to the front. Highlight them all. Can't remember where this is. Line, arrange, bring to front. Oh, Control Shift Control J. I don't know all of the shortcut keys yet. So I'm going to place some sprinkles on this donut. I'm also going to place some, I'm going to make some pink sprinkles, so I'm just going to copy these. So I'm going to make all of these sprinkles. Oops, I shouldn't have done that there. So all of these sprinkles. Not that one. Move all these sprinkles over here. We're going to make them pink. This pink that we used on the strawberry icing. We're going to put them on the donut over here. I have to zoom in a little bit. I can't see what I'm doing. So I'm going to have to move my sprinkles from over here. Here, so I can see. Do you want glazed donuts? I haven't done any glazed. So let's go with a bunch of pink sprinkles. All these blue sprinkles, and then I'm going to make a couple of them green. Have a wide variety of sprinkles. Or jimmies. These are jimmies, not sprinkles. Just gonna... I'll make you a glazed donut in just a second. That's true, but it has to be Krispy Kreme. I think we need one more blue. Blue one right here. Now we're going to take this heart that I did, we're going to copy it and paste it, rotate it, make it bigger, put it in the middle. I think I can make it just a little bit bigger. Looks good. Okay, so now I'm going to highlight. I'm going to group all these sprinkles together so that I can see what I'm doing. That way I can shrink them down into a group. I'm going to copy those and copy this, or select that. We're going to use our shape builder. We're going to remove that heart. Oh, I forgot it would do that. I forgot to change that. Okay. Before I delete, I have to go to this chocolate layer and I have to convert it to a shape. Because, I don't know if you saw, but when I didn't do that, it made the little icing go all wavy when I cut it out. And I don't want that. Do an Alt, remove that. So now we have just a simple donut with a hole, with a heart-shaped hole in the middle. Okay. We'll do just a plain old regular glazed donut now. We'll do an ellipse. We'll make it our donut color. Actually, we'll make it the darker color and we'll try to indicate the glaze with the lighter color. Got a layer on top. tools. Just forgot to do that right. Hold down the Alt key. Shift Alt. We'll resize it to the center. And we're going to glaze this with the lighter color. And then we're going to take this. Let's do this. Let's select all of them. And let's center them. So we have a good center. Select all of them and do that. I think that hole needed to be bigger. Make that hole a little bit bigger. I'm going to make this glaze be wavy. I should have done that before I deleted. Make the glaze wavy. Zigzag. Good. Make it a shape. Now take this and go like that. And I'm going to make this a group. Oh, I forgot to group that one up there. We'll have to do that. I'll have to do that in a second. So we make this smaller and put it in the middle. And let's do this. We're going to take another circle around, center it, take the text. Oops, not, nope. Text on my path. We'll add some text. Okay, I'm going to make that smaller. Just center the donut on the canvas. What color do you want the text? Not black, yeah. I don't like black either. Okay, I'm gonna stick to one of these colors up here. Let's do green, because I haven't done it. That kind of resembles, you know, the Krispy Kreme is green, and you know, Krispy Kreme donuts are the best. I assume you have Krispy Kreme there. Okay, so I have to put the... I forgot to put the border. Oh, that's too bad. They're no around there. We have to drive an hour to get them here, so... But that doesn't mean we haven't driven an hour just to go to Krispy Kreme. Yeah, convenience store Krispy Kremes are not as good. It isn't the same. Okay, let's add borders to these. So I'm going to add... Why didn't it? Okay, what's going on here? What? Oh, I need to group these two together. I'll just go ahead and add the border to that one first. see what it's going to look like, and then we're going to offset the path by 15, round, expand it to merge that together, make it white. Wow, that's a long way. If I come down that way, I'll bring you some. How about that? Although they won't be quite the same because they won't be hot. Okay, I'm going to remove some of these little points that are left in here. Why isn't it letting me do it? Don't want that. I want this tool. Why is it not working? Okay, I'm just going to delete. There we go. Selecting this path. Delete those. Delete that one. Delete these three. Okay, one last donut sticker. What should it be? I think it definitely should be I do not care. I'm just going to use this one. Oh wait, I haven't added the thing for this one. Oh, this donut hasn't been merged together. That's why. There, we'll group that one together. We're going to add the fill. Offset that path, and then we're going to expand that path. And then take that expanded path, I'm going to merge them all together, and then I'm going to change it to white. Now this last one, I'm going to take this donut, copy and paste it. It's going to be smaller, maybe not that small. Take a circle or ellipse tool, ellipse around it, text on path. I have to do two paths. Start over. Okay, why is Control Z not working? Okay, there's my ellipse. I'm going to duplicate that ellipse. One of them is going to just have the eye. This one. This one's going to have to be centered. And then we're going to have to make some changes to it. Type on path. Options. Flip it. Not flip it. I want... Okay, I've got to figure it. I can never remember how this works. For that ellipse, it's also going to be here. Maybe. Why isn't it typing? No. Now we're going to do type on path options. Wait, forgot to center it first. Center it. Object. Not good with the type on path and remembering which one does which thing. Yeah, that's what I want. I want it ascender. Okay. I'm just estimating that the center of this. That one to be closer. Down closer. I feel like it needs something else, so I'm going to put like a colored circle behind it. Get the... Actually, I think I'm going to make it the green. Make the text... Didn't mean to move that text. This... Okay, I'm going to have to... Okay, this is driving me crazy. These two need to be expanded. Now I'm going to center them vertically. They look decent. Make this one blue. Nope, white. White. I'm going to take the zigzag tool on this one. Brush around it. Make it like 5. Good. Actually, I think it needs to be a little bit more. So we're going to edit this zigzag. I'm going to make it like 11. And center that. I'm going to group these two together. Actually, I'm going to group all three of those together. Then I'm going to center them. Just like that. I'm going to select it all, make it all just a little bit. What happened there? Make it all just a little bit bigger. I think I'm going to change the color of the donut. I think I'm going to make the icing pink. And just leave the blue stripe on it. So there's the I donut care. Group it all together. Gonna add the fill to it. And then make sure that the fill is highlighted. And then add the offset path, 15, round, and then make it or where'd it go? This group. And we're going to expand the whole thing. And then make it all one, and then change the fill color to white. There. Now, we have six pretty simple stickers. I can take these six stickers and I can export them as, and I'm going to export them as PNGs. We're going to use the artboards so that I get individual images for each sticker. I'm going to call them donuts. And we want a I always like to do a high resolution with type optimized, and you want your background color to be transparent so that you can cut them out easier. And then, now that they've saved, give me just a second and I will share how to make them into stickers. Hold on, it's doing something weird. Cricut's not opening, is why. Give me just a second. Cricut shut down on me during the middle of my stream, and now I've got to log back in. Cricut screen is not set up properly, so I'm gonna have to set it up real quick. Give me just a second. I recognize this is not the best time for this to happen. Okay. Well, it's the overlay is not working properly. Trouble getting it resized. Hold on. Sorry. I had this set up and then it crashed on me. Okay. So, I'm in Cricut now. It's sure what it's doing here, but it doesn't look like it's showing the whole screen. So I'm going to have to minimize. Do it from a smaller screen. Okay. So I'm going to create a new project. In my new project, I am going to create a rectangle that is 6.25 by, should not be the same. Wait, no, 6.75 by 9.25. That's the size of our sticker sheet, how big our sticker sheet can be. So now I'm going to load up all of those images that I just created. That's 6 donut stickers. Oh yeah, we could only do one at a time. I'm doing them as complex. I am not going to erase anything. We're saving them as print and cut. I'll load all 6 of them. Complex, no erasure, print and cut. Complex, no eraser, Print cut. Gotta do this 6 times for each of the images. One more. Now because these are all, I made them all really big stickers so that I could get some nice detail. You're going to have to do a lot of resizing, or I'm going to have to do a lot of, if you were to do this exact same project the way that I did it, you would have to do a significant amount of resizing too. It, of course, will take a second for it to load, so I'm going to make each of these stickers 2 inches, or make the width of each of these stickers 2 inches. Simply doing that by clicking on the individual sticker and up here on the top, changing the width to 2. Okay, so now we have 6 2-inch stickers. We're going to arrange them on in our box. We probably will have enough room to do some of the stickers more than once. What you can do, I try not to get all the way to the edge of that box just because it sometimes will print weird or cut weird if you put it right at the edge of that box. So I try to leave it just a little bit short of the box and leave a little bit of space. And I just moved the box. We can get quite a few of these on here. So we can copy these again. Paste them again, and we'll just arrange them until we can get, until our sheet is full. Put those there. This one here. Do another one of those. Another one of that one, because it's a little bit different. That's pretty much all we can get on our sticker sheet. Now, the thing you have to make sure you do now is select everything and click attach down here. Because if you don't attach it, when you go to create it with your Cricut, it's going to print, it's not, they're not going to print on this little, in this little box, which is how you need to print them. Okay, so once you get the stickers on your little box, you will click make it, which of course you can't see on my screen because it's, shrink it down so that you can see it. So now we're going to make this, so it's going to print these stickers. You'll see that it's gray, but it's not actually going to print gray. It's going to print, that gray part is going to be transparent. It's not going to print that gray part. So when you print it, it'll be nice and clear. The only thing you'll have is that black border around it, and that black border is what the Cricut uses to determine where the edges are, so that it knows what to cut. So I print mine. I have an Epson, one of the EcoTank printers. It took me quite a bit of work to try to figure out the settings to make it look really good. Um, I have to set it. I'm using some premium gloss sticker sheets that I bought from Amazon. It's one of my favorite one that I found is the Koala brand. They are definitely not a sponsor, but uh, they're great. Oh, you don't want? I can't believe you wouldn't want to do this. You could always, I can save this project and you can give it to your wife. She might like to do this. Anyway, so I'm going to print these. We're going to click continue. The next thing you want to do is you're going to send it to your printer. Now when you send it to your printer, you definitely want to make sure that you have this use system dialog box checked, because otherwise it's just going to print whatever your default settings on your printer are, and they are not going to be pretty stickers if you do it that way. So you click that little box and click print. It'll give you your printer dialog box. Now some people have that printer dialog box come up behind this screen and you have to like minimize it. Mine does not do that. Mine actually pops up in front. It takes a minute. It's not the fastest thing in the world. Especially if you have really big images like what I had on mine. And you're not going to be able to see me pick my printer settings, but basically I have a saved printer setting for glossy sticker sheets that I use, and it takes some trial and error to get it to work right. But once you print it, the when you go to cut it, I use this washi sheet. Otherwise, it's going to cut all the way through the sheet, and you're not going to have a sheet of stickers. You're going to have like individually cut stickers, which is not what I wanted. Um, my printer is having trouble pulling that paper. That's the one bad thing about this glossy paper. Sometimes it gets stuck. I don't typically have a lot of problem with that, but every now and then you'll have one that will. So that piece of paper is ruined. Put another sheet. So I typically will only put the one sticker sheet. If I'm printing one sticker sheet, I only put the one piece of paper in the printer, because if you put any plain paper underneath the sticker sheet, where the sticker sheet is kind of tacky, where it's glossy, it tends to pull the paper with the sticker sheet and makes it not work properly. It doesn't look good when it prints on the paper. But yeah, so once this prints and I go to put it on my Cricut, I'm going to use this washi sheet so that it only cuts through the sticker. It doesn't cut all the way through the paper backing. That leaves it looking like a nice sheet of stickers. Um, Unfortunately, what you have to do though is if you want to remove um, that border around the outside of your rectangle, you'll have to use scissors to cut that off, or use like a paper, what are they called? The paper choppers or something like that. But these should print fairly easily and make fairly good stickers. Now you do want to make sure that you have calibrated your Cricut before you do this. Um, but yeah, that, I mean, it's pretty simple once you've made the images to stick them on your uh, make a sticker sheet and print it and cut it out. But yeah, I don't have my camera set up as a source, so I am not going to go through and actually show you what they look like printed. I will post them to my Instagram feed, which is Marching Band-imals. Um, Once I get them cut and printed, and you can look at them there once I'm done. Um, that's pretty much all I was going to do tonight, and I hope that you enjoyed this feed. And it was something quick and easy to do that I thought was pretty good for the current day being National Donut Day. But um, always, if you want to watch our shop, we will sometimes post additional Twitch streams or notifications for additional Twitch streams. I don't have very many that are scheduled. I am going to try to start doing streams on Monday evenings. Most of those are going to be either art streams for things like items that I'm going to either produce, or I might do some uh, product displays as well. Um, but if you're interested in Marching Band-imals, our website is marchingbandimals.com. We sell a marching band related card game and a marching band related poker set, poker deck, and another game called Fight Song, which is football related but isn't specifically marching band related. Also have lots of sticker sheets. Um, I will probably add the project for this sticker sheet as a free download from my website if you are interested in that. But thank you for watching, and I hope y'all have a good evening. Talk to y'all later. Bye.